Well, what if I told you that in just 5 minutes a day, you could easily outshine 99% of people? Stick with me until the end of this video, and I'll show you a foolproof method to achieve exactly that. Are you curious about where this information comes from and why this matters? Let's dive in. This research from Harvard is made to give anyone the secret keys to success. It all starts with the first step, realizing it. Most people do nothing to improve their lives. They wake up, go to work, and do just enough to get by. They find excuses not to do what they know they should. In the end, they waste their whole lives. Most people are too lazy, distracted, or scattered. Some are even chasing the wrong things entirely. There's a gym in my neighborhood that we all share. It's totally free, but I often find I'm the only one there. There are hundreds of people who live in the same complex. When I walk past their apartments on the way to the gym, I look in their windows. I see row after row of people glued to their TVs. Many are focused on their computers. Others are staring at their phones. It's like they're all caught up in screens and not doing anything else. The faint glow of those screens is like a dream come true for a hypnotist. When McDonald's first came out, its prices were incredibly low. The food tasted great and was very convenient. It was something people had never seen before. To keep up with McDonald's, the whole food industry changed to match their model. Now, decades later, we are heavier than ever. Forget about your gut. Now it's your brain's turn. We live in a time of instant gratification, where mind-numbing pleasure is just a swipe away. TikTok has been downloaded over 4.1 billion times. In the US, almost half of the population uses it every month. Think about it. In the US, almost half of all people use TikTok. Do you think other companies aren't noticing? This is just the start. Things are going to get more advanced, more common, and more addictive. Technology is already getting into every part of your life, even your brain. And soon, it will change your whole reality. It's like digital fentanyl, spreading into everything we do, watch, or take part in. And I couldn't be happier about it. Why? Imagine you're in a place where everyone is high or sick from withdrawal, and there's a loaf of bread hidden somewhere. If you're the only sober one, how much of an advantage do you have? Think about that. As long as you stay clear of the crowd, it's easier than ever to get ahead. And it only takes 5 minutes a day. This is the first step in your change, using the power of small wins. A small win is something simple you can do in your daily life with little effort. And yet, most people still don't do it. This is like taking the stairs instead of the escalator. This is choosing water over soda. This is picking an educational podcast on your phone instead of opening a pointless app like TikTok. It's not very hard or really uncomfortable. It's just a bit inconvenient. This is what I call the collective comfort zone. It's no secret why my neighborhood gym is empty. In the collective comfort zone, it feels good to fill your brain with mindless, feel-good junk. But you are different. You're about to step outside this bubble and build a daily routine of small wins. When these habits become automatic, you'll be ready for level 2. Level 2 is all about using the power of discomfort. The rule is simple. Do one uncomfortable thing each day. Just one. Outside the collective comfort zone is another bubble, the personal comfort zone. Think of the levels as different feelings. Rule 1 is annoying but still doable. Level 2 causes anxiety because it's scary. When I was single, level 2 meant saying hi to the cute girl sitting next to me on the plane. When I lived in Hong Kong, it meant asking the guy eating noodles what he ordered because I was curious. It looked amazing, and I couldn't read the menu. The guy told me to leave because I was bothering him. At work, that's saying no to your boss and telling him off. If that doesn't work, you end up eating humble pie and getting fired for insubordination. Level 2 means awkwardly admitting to yourself that you were wrong for taking advice from some random guy on YouTube. Now, you're unfortunately left in a tough spot. Maybe someone cut you off on the road. Instead of giving them the middle finger, you keep quiet and be the bigger person. Whatever it is, do it once to meet your level 2 goal for the day, so that when the next person cuts you off, you can give them the middle finger. You only need to use one free pass a day, remember? Whatever your level 2 task is, I guarantee no one else around you is trying to level up in this way. One uncomfortable thing at a time. That's great, though. If you stick with this program, this 5-minute habit will soon become second nature. When it does, you'll be way ahead of everyone else. What bigger F you could there be than that? The point is to chase small doses of discomfort and slowly widen the gap between you and others. Now, back to the video. Level 3 is about using the power of pain. Do you see the pattern now? Level 1 is annoyance, level 2 is anxiety, and level 3 is pain. But don't worry. Even if you stay at level 2 and step outside your comfort zone once a day for the rest of your life, you'll be better off than almost 90% of people. To get into the top 10%, you need to follow the rule of level 3. Do one painful thing each day. Pain is different from discomfort. It's uncomfortable to put yourself out there and say hi to your crush, but it's painful if you get rejected. If you don't get rejected, you haven't really reached level 3. Level 3 is about seeking out pain and making it a daily habit to embrace it as a way to grow. I know what you're thinking. Why would I do that? Pain is really painful and nobody likes it. Pain is like herpes. It's just terrible. That's true. But there's a deeper truth about pain. Just like herpes, you can't avoid it forever. It's coming for you. You can either prepare for it or wait around like a useless sack of potatoes. You choose the pain you face, or life will choose it for you. I choose the controlled pain of the gym. Instead of dealing with the unknown pain of becoming a sick, old, out-of-shape person, I choose the intentional pain of hard-earned knowledge and experience rather than the pain of ignorance and regret. Choose the pain you face while you still can. That's why I plank for 15 continuous minutes a day. The physical pain and mental strength it gives me are part of my level 3 habit. This is also why I chose to be an ER doctor. On one hand, I hate it because it's stressful, dirty, chaotic, and filled with death, disease, and suffering every day. But on the other hand, I love it for those same reasons. It reminds me of what really matters in life and toughens me up.